I'm vengeance.
What's up? What's up? AWO in the house. Welcome to Capes and Trunks episode 6, a very early episode of Capes in the Trunks. That's not going to be a long episode at all. Not long at all. I don't plan to do this a long episode at all. This is going to be actually quite a short episode. Okay? Because I got things to do in an hour. You don't know. So this is going to be a short episode. So don't know how long it's going to be. It's going to be under an hour, that's for sure. So it may take 20 minutes. It may take half an hour. Definitely, I'll say longer than 10 minutes for sure. Okay. I'm showing my face today. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, sideways? I got things to talk about today. I'm going to sit like this, sit back and relax on my chair. Not facing the camera. I'll be facing the camera like this. This feels a lot more comfortable than sitting like this. Okay? This just feels a lot more comfortable. So, yeah. It just feels a lot more comfortable. My feet are up against the bed. My bed. I'm in a bedroom today. And I'll let you know there probably won't be a stream tomorrow. But I'll be back for Wednesday for sure. There'll probably be a stream Wednesday, but it won't be a stream tomorrow. I wasn't going to do a stream today, but you know what? Since I wasn't going to do a stream tomorrow, I'll make it up. I'll make it up for today. I'll do a stream today. And look at Red. Reddy has to come in and Reddy start with the insults. Alright? Alright? But I'll be back for like a regular stream time Wednesday. And Thursday of a Peacemaker, okay? And Friday, let's talk pop. But I'm here for today. Alright, man. Capes and Trunks. The 6th episode of Capes and Trunks. I haven't done Capes and Trunks maybe in a week. No, maybe less 5 or 6 days. But this is the 6th episode. Remember, this is not a... Yes, I hate sideways. Remember, this is not a weekly show. This is not even a daily show. It could be a random pop-up show. This will let you all know. Alright, guys. Let's go. We got some DC and a little bit of Marvel news. Okay, a little bit of Marvel shit. Not major. I wouldn't consider this from Marvel MCU major, but I guess with Fantastic Four going to video on demand, I think tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow the 23rd. I guess they might as well make it might as well official. Yeah, they released the first official pick of Doctor Doom in the MCU. But here's the thing, though. How's the RCU? But here's the thing. If you've seen the Fantastic Four movie, it's in my thumbnail. If you've seen the Fantastic Four movie, it's really the post-credits scene, okay, with Doctor Doom from behind, in front of Franklin Richards. That's basically what they released as a picture today. I guess it's just because Marvel decided to get permission to release that just because it's going to a video on demand tomorrow. That's the only reason why. Okay, that's the only reason why they released that picture. So I seen it already because I seen the movie. we at the Whitman Cinema University, 3.6 million with an ice different edition. And also the leak of the lineup. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, Red. Red, I gotta show you something, bro. Red, take a look at the chat. This. I just got this now. I just saw this now. Like 46 seconds ago. Go check this out. Halo vs. Baby is the writer for the Whipperverse. Yeah, I know. Okay. Go check the group chat. Go check the. Tell me where when you see it. Yeah. Yeah, I think you see it, Red. Universal Spanish will be gay, fired for rubbing his meat all over stained curtains. Dude, how could he has to be able to find his meat under all that fat. Okay. I just saw it. I just saw it went freaking red. Looking in the group chat, the DM group chat. Okay, but yeah, guys, we're watching this. Red Sandwich, whoever's gonna watch this on replay. Yeah, obviously, Doctor Doom. The first official pick was from Fantastic Four, the after credit scene, the Fantastic Four movie, only because it's becoming on video demand tomorrow. And then probably a month later, probably on Disney Plus. That's the reason why they probably released that pick. Jenny, fall for my post. That says something about you. And the guy that done me up, you think Spider-Man 4, Sam Raimi Spider-Man 4. I mean, like, if people can't be that gullible. I mean, people cannot be that gullible and not know that you're making that shit up as a joke. I can't. I can't believe somebody actually fell for that. Think about the fact somebody literally you were joking. Oh, you even I think somebody retweeted your post. Yeah, somebody also retweeted your post. Did you read? Somebody retweeted your post too. I didn't notice that. Oh, I did. I did. Yeah, I saw the trailer. I did. It came out of nowhere. No warning. No warning or anything for the trailer. All right, but yeah, that's the Doctor Doom stuff. First appearance from the. It's basically from the movie. All right, let's move on. Yeah, I know, Red. Yeah, I know, Red. I know. I know what you're trying to do there. If it did go viral, at least you put your account probably would your account, somebody would probably flag your account, report it. I just know. I just know somebody would probably flag your account and try to get you deplatform on X, like try to get your account banned. you have some like you have like some Tom Holland is a Dia stan going after you. That's I okay. You I do have a backup. Okay, well don't okay. Yeah, okay. You should have posted something. Yeah, I'd be like you should have you should post a take like how heel versus baby face. We'll do no, there's no way people think that's real. You'll be surprised sideways on X. You'll be surprised how gullible people are on X, or not just X, internet in general. They'll believe whatever they see. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised how gullible they are to believe what they read, and but don't fact check it. Don't see what. Let me search this up. Let me search it up. They believe whatever they see on X or Blue Sky or whatever, YouTube, whatever social media platform. You'll be surprised. Okay. All right, so let's move on. Let's move on to DC. That was much of the Marvel news today. I guess it's. Oh yeah, send me super chats. I'll become a member of my channel, but whatever. All right. All right, so I don't know if the picture. The problem is I do have the picture, but I think it's safe to say. I think it's safe to say now. Well, I'm not going to guarantee it, but it's most likely based on James Gunn releasing the screenplay for Man of Tomorrow, and on the Man of Tomorrow screenplay, it has a human head in it, and with the brain inside, right? So I think it's the same Man of Tomorrow that gives us the idea, the implication, that the villain is going to be Brainiac. That he's basically kind of confirmed that the villain is Brainiac. Now, he didn't flat out say it's Brainiac, but it's obvious with that release, what he released on the screenplay with that picture, it's obvious that's Brainiac. He's teasing Brainiac, right? He's teasing Brainiac. It's quite obvious. You don't need to be an idiot to figure that out. You need to no. You need to be an idiot to figure. No. You don't need to be a genius to figure it out. I mean, heck, all you gotta do to figure that out is just be a little smarter than as heel versus babyface. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta be. Just smarter than him. If you're smarter than as and heel versus babyface, you may have a successful life. You may be functional in society. Okay, that's all you need to have is that. That's not a high bar, but this is as we're talking about. Well, okay, so yeah, Brainiac for Man of Tomorrow. So we can put all the other villains at rest. No Mongol. No Campia. can't be sucking, begging for Zod. And this idea, guys, we gotta get this out of the way. This idea that Brainiac is gonna be a Justice League villain. Well, you can kind of scrap that now. Brainiac is not gonna turn into a Justice League villain here. Clearly, he's not a Justice League villain. And if this movie is gonna have multiple characters, not just Superman and Lex Luthor, but Justice Gang makes an appearance, if maybe the Lanterns make an appearance, like Aaron Pierre, Peacemaker, I think it's okay to say that there's enough characters. Not exactly not exactly, or maybe Supergirl, but not exactly the Batman, the Wonder Woman, the Flash. Not exactly those characters, but there's probably enough characters where they could take on Brainiac. It's kind of like you say it's a Justice League movie. Yeah, a Justice League movie consists of 6 or 7 characters, heroes. This might consist of that too. Superman teaming up with Lex Luthor, the Justice Gang, Peacemaker, Supergirl, maybe Lobo, Green Lantern. Think about it. That's 7 or 8. Yeah, no Batman, no Wonder Woman, no Flash, no Aquaman, no Martian Manhunter. But still, if it's still enough people to take on Brainiac, enough characters to take on Brainiac. I think we gotta get this out of our mind that it doesn't matter who's in it. It's just how it doesn't matter who's in it. It's just how many people are in it. Are in it. All right. All right. That's what this is. What it's about. You're not gonna have the heavy hitters. You're not gonna have Justice League. It's not Justice League. You're gonna have people who are gonna have to get this mindset. That it's not Brainiac. Is not in a DCU. It's not gonna be a Justice League villain. Remember, Brainiac was originally gonna be teased in the Snyderverse or stuff like that, or part of the DCU or stuff like that, and it was never gonna be a Justice League villain. There was never a point in time where Brainiac was going to be technically a Justice League villain. So, okay, but we just have to let it go, man. Let it go. I'm gonna let it go. I've not accepted that Brainiac's not gonna be a Justice League villain. I don't know where Justice League is gonna happen. There is gonna be a Justice League movie, but I don't expect Justice League to happen for a few more years. It's probably a long way off. I mean, like we got next year with Superman Clayface. Not Superman, Supergirl and Clayface. Superman the year after. And we don't know what else, right? Brave and the Bold, whatever. I don't see a Justice League movie until at least 2030 at the latest, at the best. 2030, in 5 years. Maybe 2029. I don't think we're not getting it 2028. And we're damn sure not getting 2027. I don't think we're getting 2028. The best case scenario in my mind is 2030. And that might be a little wishful thinking. Okay. And I think it's going to be a problem. I do think it's going to be an issue because I think people want to see it. We're going to get tired of rating for a Justice League movie. People will be come give us a Justice League movie. Come on. People might actually fall off the DCU bandwagon. They want to see a Justice League movie, just like Marvel. They did Avengers. Look at it. I mean, it'll be 7 years between Avenger movies. And look what the Marvel state of Marvel is right now. DCU right now is on the upswing. But how patient will they be? Will Clayface and Supergirl and Lanterns will help the trajectory of the DCU in a positive direction? Will it help? Those are all questions that are up in the air. Up in the air. Okay? You can have a solid start, but and they can't afford to have a solid start and all of a sudden come down to earth or whatever. Have a crash. Okay? But But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. It's Brainiac. It's Brainiac. We just have to let it go. Brainiac is the type of character where Superman will have to team up with his worst enemy, Superman. Superman would have to team up with his worst enemy, Lex Luthor, to take down this extraterrestrial threat, this major threat. And who knows? We don't know. We haven't seen the screenplay. We haven't seen the movie. Who knows? Maybe Brainiac does survive. I don't think Power Girl is going to be in the movie. Okay? Brainiac is. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Somebody's going to ask him on X or Blue Sky, whatever social media account he usually likes to talk on, Threads, and somebody's already asked them, obviously by now, somebody's already asked them, is that confirms Brainiac? Is that confirms Brainiac? People are going to, multiple hundreds of people, thousands of people are going to ask, oh, that confirms Brainiac, that confirms Brainiac. And this time he can't say no. He can't say no. This doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean it's confirmed Brainiac. No, he can't play dumb and say no. It doesn't mean Brainiac. Yeah, just come a minute and say Brainiac is the villain. Just fucking a minute. Brainiac is the villain. Okay. You can't. If somebody asks you and you play dumb, no. This doesn't mean anything. No, nobody will fucking believe him. Nobody will fucking believe him. He can't play dumb. Okay. Excuse my language. Because he likes to do that at times, right? He likes to do that. Okay. This is Lex Luthor. He likes to. Not Lex Luthor. This is James Gunn. James Gunn's on social media. He's not the best. And sometimes he says things, and then when people ask him about it, he tries to correct himself. He tries to double it down at times. And he clearly said, the next time we see Superman in the movie, it's not exactly a sequel. It's not going to be a sequel. Then he confirmed Man Tomorrow is basically a Superman sequel. He kind of confirmed, yeah, we knew that the whole time. Man Tomorrow is going to be a Superman sequel. You played dumb. Brain actually a Batman villain. He played dumb with us. Okay. Played dumb with us. Beating around the bush. Yeah, next time Superman has his own movie or whatever, it's not going to be a sequel. And then Man Tomorrow gets announced, and it's going to be a team up movie, Lex Luthor and Superman. Then he basically announced a couple weeks ago, yeah, it is a sequel. It is a sequel, Superman sequel. What? Yeah, we knew. Just admit it was a sequel. Just admit it was a sequel. He finally admitted it was a sequel. Why does he do that? Why does he do that? To me, that's an attention grab. I really do think he loves attention, James Gunn, on social media. He loves attention. Okay. He likes to do that. He likes to have. He likes to clout, I say, on social media. And this is a guy this is from a guy who likes his movies, and I have no problem with the guy personally, but come on. Stop it. Just be blunt at times. Be honest. Be blunt. What the hell did you just post, man? I just saw that. Oh my god. Oh no. You're trading for a tech terminal right now? Wait. Training? What? Gunn versus Ray. Who can yap endlessly to the media championship? Well, that's Gunn because Feige doesn't do that very often. He only talks about that. He only does that when a movie comes out, or okay, he only talks to the press when a movie comes out, the MCU movie. Gunn doesn't do that. Feige doesn't go on podcasts or the Howard Stern show or anything like that, or YouTube channels or on social media where he talks about things all the time. Fight only talks about the future of the MCU when a major movie comes out. He did it with the Fantastic Four, did it with Thunderbolts, did Captain America. Or he only does it with the movies. He doesn't even do that with the Disney Plus shows. He lets Brad Winderbaum talk about that, the guy who runs Disney Marvel live action. He lets the other guy do that. He took a step back from that, but only when there's a movie coming out for the MCU. That's when he starts talking about the MCU. He doesn't talk about MCU every single day. He's a lot more quiet than Gunn. Okay. A lot more quiet than Gunn. Okay. Rose. Oh yeah. So, what did Gunn say about Brave and the Bold? Let me see. He said something about Brave and the Bold today. Oh, okay. Story for the Brave and the Bold. All right. So he says the story for Brave and the Bold is really, really good. He mentioned that he loves the detective, brute, expert fighting, and supernatural features of Batman and the world that surrounds him. Okay. And there's something else with Batman. James Gunn on whether DCU Batman will have blue and gray suit and white eyes. Okay. I think it's close to being done. Okay, so guys, that's a really weird question. Guys, that's what really matters. None of those things are important to me. What matters is the character and the story, and I think we have a really good story now for what's happening with Batman. Oh my God, he really went after people in the YouTube because this is from a YouTube this channel that he did an interview with about talking about DC. He really went at them, huh? He really went at the interviewers asking about what costume, the colors that Batman's gonna wear in Brave New World. Brave and the Bold. Batman Brave New World. That'd be such a great movie. Batman Brave New World. Uh Will you be up for that? Batman Brave New World? Part 2 is Brave and the Bold. Shut up, Brad. What's part 3? What's part 3 then? What's part 3 going to be? I'm still laughing at it. I'm sorry. It's still kind of funny. Part 3 is The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight. Technically, they could call it The Dark Knight. I mean, it's Warner Brothers, so they could call it The Dark Knight. They own that, so they could call it The Dark Knight. The Hibba Olympics. That's funny. That's funny. Hibba Hibba jibbity. What does a super chat look like on here on Talk Studio? I haven't seen what a super chat looks like on. I've seen what membership looks like on. I haven't seen what a super chat looks like on here. But yeah, I think Gunn said the script. Let me read it where I can find the script. What Gunn said about the script. Okay. James Gunn says they now have a really good story now. Prepare for Batman and Brave and the Bold. So they have a good story. So yeah, Brave and the Bold's gonna happen. I'm gonna say this: Brave and the Bold, 2028. 2028 is when Brave and the Bold's gonna come out. If the DCU second Batman movie title is The Dark Knight, Snyder fans and Nolan fans are going to get mad and say James Gunn is copying and stealing. I know, you'll TJ, but but you know what? They can cry all they want. Let them cry all they want. You know, if they ever do that, you know what they can do? Why don't they just make their own fan-made movie, huh? There's an idea. Go make your own fan-made movie. Just do that. Get some money, get some funding if you can, but they're not gonna get any funding because their ideas are gonna be stupid. Nobody's want to pay them. But if you're bitching about the bad, but if they're bitching about that, if they're bitching about all that, sorry guys, they can make their own fan-made movie. You know, YouTubers make their own fan-made movie. Just do that. That's all you gotta do. Okay. Who cares what the fans want? I know what I want, but what I want, you think James Gunn's gonna be like, oh, you know what, this guy AWO, he has great ideas. Let's make the movies based on his opinion, his what he likes. Even though James Gunn's kind of doing on what he likes. The thing is, the difference between me and him, he's in charge of the studio creatively. I'm not. Yeah, they think no. Yeah, they don't. Warner Brothers does Sideways, but Batman Part 5, Dawn of Justice. You see, yo, TJ. See, red should be creative in the creative. Okay. You know, James Gunn. Oh my God, the AWA Warner. I'm making fun of myself here. He's such a great idea of this Batman movie. You know what? We should get a phone with him. No, that's not how it works, man. Because fans all have different opinions. The Nolan fans, Snyder fans, Gunn fans, all have different opinions. And guess what? Gunn's doing what he likes. Okay? Fans don't know what they want. And I'm speaking as a fan. I know what I want, but I know the difference between me and James Gunn. He's in charge, I'm not. And even though I'm a fan of some stuff, if I was in charge, I think I would go for the best route and think it's best for overall for general audiences, and that may not necessarily be what I like at times. Okay, like what I like. Sometimes my personal preferences may not be the best suited for everybody. Okay? Yeah, normally don't like what we do, okay? Okay? It's Bill Nye has been given a star in the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Oh man. Okay. Batman Part 6, the reboot. The reboot. We come to my call by accuracy. Reboot. Part 6, the reboot. Part 7, the rebirth. Part 8, the Cape Crusader. Oh man. Fans what fans want. Okay. No, part 4 will be the reboot. It's good thing Tom Holland's doing well, I guess. A mild concussion. Okay, so Tom Holland's doing a mild concussion going back to filming, which I kind of find weird. Okay. Which I find weird. But, okay, a few days. I can't stop laughing at what the guy who played the red in the thread, or the red posted on X. That would make it past part 3. Okay, all right. So I told you guys, Tom Holland died. Yes, he died. So I told you guys this is gonna be a short stream. What else was there to talk about? That I might have missed. Okay, yeah, so Batman Brave and the Bold, I think it might be a 2028 film. That's definitely on the horizon. If they got a really good story now, that's just a step closer for it to happening. So I think we're gonna get Batman Brave and the Bold 2028. And because it'll take 5 years from Batman Part 2 to Batman Part 3. Batman Part 3 will come out in 2032. The 5-year gap. Batman Part 1, Batman Part 2, Batman Part 3. So might as well put Brave and the Bold in between those 5 years. Okay? Might as well do that. Tom Holland's died. Tom Holland went to Holland, right? All right. All right. Well, yeah, like I said, it's going to be a short stream. All right. Very short stream today, this afternoon. I'm not streaming tomorrow. I'll be back Wednesday for sure. I'll stream Wednesday to make up for tomorrow. Today's making up for tomorrow too. About 2 streams will make up for tomorrow. Thursday, we're going to do Peacemaker episode 6 spoiler review. Apparently, episode 6, 7, 8 might be spoiler heavy with some things. They're going to have some, perhaps, characters that make an appearance that are spoiler worthy. Right? So we're going to be careful about that. And then, the next day, Friday, we're going to do Let's Talk Pop. Episode 129, I believe. Yeah, 129. Yeah, so no stream tomorrow. Wednesday, I'll probably do a stream after AEW Dynamite Red. I'm going to watch Dynamite. And after Dynamite, I'm going to do a stream. Thursday, we're going to do Peacemaker. And Friday, we're going to do Let's Talk Pop. I got to get that Orange Cassidy video returns clip. Dynamite. Wednesday. All right. So yeah, I'll be back Wednesday. Make sure to subscribe, comment below, do all that. With that, where's the end stream? Here we go. Tomorrow's Lady SmackDown. No stream tomorrow. I'm busy tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Too sweet. Sweet. Too